How's everyone doing? I'm gonna make a video because there's a new gun that came out in the last year. It's in Ducks Unlimited. Now it's one of their top guns that they're saying for the year. So I decided since I have one, I'm gonna do a video about one. So today's video is about the Retay shotgun. Inertia driven. This one's a 28-inch barrel, black jet. And yes, it does come with the enhanced bolt carrier group charging handle and the paddle. Comes with an enhanced safety on it. And the sticker does not come with it. But this is a smooth running gun right here. I mean, I've had it for about 3 months. And I've had this 1 to 0 problems with this gun. The only problem I had with it is I didn't tighten down the barrel nut all the way. You know, I'm a big gas guy. I don't know much about inertia guns. I never was going to buy a Benelli or inertia gun because I couldn't afford it. But this right here is a Blue Collars inertia gun right here. We got rid of, like, everything you hear bad about Benellis with the Benelli click, the safeties and everything. Retay has sat there and made the inertia gun that's reliable, dependable, and affordable for everyone out there. Doesn't matter if you make $1,000 a year or $100,000 a year, you can afford this gun. If you made $1,000 a year, it'd be a little rough because these run about $900 new. But these are a great gun. Like, the way the whole design is, it felt weird at me for first because I'm used to gas guns, so I'm used to the forend being real bulky. But if you look, real slim, fits nice in your hand. It just, like, the whole gun is like an extension of your body. Like, when I first shot this gun, I sat there and just ran 25 shells through it before I even cleaned it. Sat there, had no problem. I cleaned the gun, went ahead, put it back together, ran another 25 round shells. I had a couple shells that were not hammering right. I'm like, man, I said, what's wrong? You know, light strikes, like, what's going on? My fault. I didn't tighten on the barrel nut. I called up to Retay USA, great guys, talked to Chris, very informal, I felt like I was bothering him. He just made me feel like I was part of the family or anything like that. No problem. He told me, he said, make sure the barrel nut's tight. So that's with the inertia guns. It said if your barrel's off a thousandth of an inch, it said all guns, you gotta make sure it's tight. So I sat there. I was able to get a half a turn out of it. Put another, 50 rounds I had through it now. I put another 450 rounds through this gun. And I had one misfire, one non-cycle, no issues whatsoever. Like, this gun shoots just as good as my gun that I've been using for the last 6 years. Like, that gun I've been using for the last 6 years, like, that was my best friend. That gun right there. But you know what? When I get a gun for 6 years and the way I am with guns, like a big waterfowl hunter, I'm one of those guys. The gun does not leave my truck during season and usually off season. This gun had just left my truck to do this video. So you can say I'm a little, to some people, hard on it. Like, my buddy cleans his gun every time he goes and shoot. Me, if I can't shoot 500-600 rounds through the gun, then there's no reason to have the gun, because the gun should be dependable, reliable through all phases. If I'm, as a waterfowl hunter, I'm hunting from 60 degrees September days, high humidity, shooting honkers early season, to negative 20 degree temperatures, shooting honkers in cornfields, ducks in swamps, holes, bean fields. I went to Canada. I shot a case of shells in there in 4 days. Like, gun should be able to handle that. So that's what I kind of do. I've had 500 rounds to this gun, and I've gone from putting 5 shells in it, running all 5 shells as fast as I can, to just regular trap shooting. So since we already talked about that, the key features that got me to this gun, because I was in the market for a new gun, and I was looking at the same one that I have, because it's like, hey, buy the same gun I have, and I know that my backup gun is going to be the same gun. No issues. I saw this on Instagram. I talked to the guys, and I sat there and they sold me on it. And when I got this gun I put together, it really sold me on it. The main thing that sold me on it is it came with the bolt extension and the paddle, which is nice because I'm a big paddle guy, big bolt extension. Like, I don't wear a lot of gloves, but when it's cold, like, I don't like fumbling around. But the main thing that got me was the button on the trigger group. just to be able to push a button, take your trigger group out, takes your time of cleaning down to nothing. Like you literally go out hunting in North Dakota in the sandy soils up there, Canada up in the soils up there, go down to Arkansas in the marsh and stuff like that, and you legitimately can pull your bolt carrier group back, or pull your bolt carrier group, leave it how it is. My bad. Take your trigger group out. Take it out and let it dry off. You don't have to break down the whole gun or anything like that. If you want to, you can. But most times, like when I go out hunting, I don't break down my whole gun. I just make sure it didn't get wet, which it shouldn't get wet unless you dropped it in the water. But this makes it a lot easier because you can pull your trigger group out and inspect it and see if there's any, dirt, debris that got under it that you didn't see. You can inspect the whole gun by just pushing a button instead of tearing the whole thing apart, which makes it really nice. And the way to put this back in, you literally just press this button right here. Goes in like that. Easy. No problems, no issues. Just all day long. You can just sit here, take it out, button, put it back in. That's all you need to do. So, and take this thing apart. There's literally maybe 6 parts to take this whole gun apart. Like I'll show you right now. Like you literally just undo the barrel nut right here. Forearm off, 2. There's 3. 4, fumbling stuff. 5. You can count this as 6 if you need to, but this does numbers, so you kind of need this. Put it back together. Literally all you do. Ways I find it easier. Take the bolt carrier group. Line it up. Hit my button. Put trigger in. Boom. Locked it back. Hit the barrel. That goes on. Forearm goes right on. Then screw it on. So literally, you can have the whole gun apart and back together in a minute. There's no finding punches or screwdrivers or your knife tip or something to push the pins through. The biggest headache on cleaning a gun is now all solved. Just a button. And I'll tell you what, it is amazing when you see people's eyes when you just literally show them that. They're like, man, I would clean my gun more often if it was that simple. Well, now it is. But other than that, like I said, the gun, it comes in a hard case, metal hinges on it. It's lockable for travels. It comes with 5 choke tubes, a full, improved, modified, improved cylinder, and a cylinder. It comes with oil, a choke wrench, it comes with a lock, and it also comes with drawing a blank. It also comes with I think that's actually it. Yeah, it comes with 5 chokes, everything like that, and it's ready to go. Another nice thing, it comes factory with a high-vis style red front sight, which is pretty nice. And the only thing I'm really wanting to do with this thing, I'm waiting for choke tubes. I'm a big choke tube guy, so I'm waiting for a couple other companies come with choke tubes to go there. But like I said, the gun, it shoots great. I took it out trap shooting the last 2 Tuesdays. The first time I went, I shot 19 out of 25 and a 22 out of 25. And I shot wobble the following week. I shot 19 out of 25 and 18 out of 25. So to me, that's pretty good. That's about what I did on my other gun. You know, I like to be around the 20, so I'm about there. The other key thing, it comes with swivels for people that like slings. So you're already set up for that. And yeah, the gun's a great shooting gun. It has a nice recoil pad on it. If you look at the recoil pad, it kind of has that split right there. And that, you know, for right-handed shooters, this is more beveled in. This is more flat. So when you put it in your shoulder, it just fits. Like this gun, literally, when you shoulder one of these guns, or your buddies have one, or anything like that, it feels like a part of your body. And like I said, if not, it comes with shims too. That's what I was forgetting. Shims for the stock. So you can literally make this gun fit you for any shooter out there. There's someone out there that says, oh, the gun doesn't fit me. I get that all the time. Buddies are like, oh, I don't like the gun, it doesn't fit me. It comes with shims. Any gun can fit you nowadays. There is not a gun company out there that doesn't have shims. So these people say, oh, I don't want to order a gun because I haven't shot it. I don't know how it's going to fit me. It's going to fit you. And you're going to like it. And that's the thing. Like, the other main thing that Retay did, that I'm a big fan of that was really throwing me away is that Benelli Quick with the bolt. On the Benelli Super Black Eagle 1s and 2s, they always, if you went slow, it wouldn't turn over. With this, no matter what you do, it's going to go ahead and go into battery all the time. So, but yeah, that's my video on the Retay shotgun. If you have any questions, shoot me a message or shoot me a question down below. I'll see the best I can do to help you. Other than that, like I said, this gun, the all black, retailed I think for around $900 or $1,000. I think it's $900. I want to say don't quote me on it, but they have like wood versions, Cerakoted versions, camouflage versions. Like, just go check out the website, Facebook, Instagram page. You'll see it, and like I said, there's a gun out there for everyone. You'll find your flavor. You'll pick up one of these things. You'll take it out shooting a couple times. And be like, this is gonna be my next gun. So, if you have any questions, shoot me a question. I'll see what I can do to help. You all have a good day.